But yeah, so for the guys out there, it's
Yeah, I'm
Andy
okay.
on SPUD versus John on Angry Elves. Best of 5. It'll probably be fast and furious, one way or the other each game. But
Let's see.
good luck, guys. Have to see who comes out
All
with the
right,
three
thanks,
at the
Andrew.
end. Good luck.
All right, thanks.
Yeah, my match with Remy went an hour and a half for 4 games.
Wow.
So,
Yeah, I did a little bit of playtesting today, actually, this matchup, and they were pretty quick games.
what were the results?
I
You
won
share.
4 games. I won 4 games in a row. Two pre-board, 2 post-board.
That sounds about right.
But you never know.
We'll do middle on top for you.
Okay, you can do middle. Yeah, I'll keep.
I'll keep as well.
Okay. I did get really lucky in those playtest games, though. I hope I didn't burn out on my luck too soon. I'll start off with a swamp and duress you.
Yep. You're going to take the survival, and you see forest, 2 symbiotes, a cradle, and a color of the claw.
Sounds good. Past you.
Draw. Forest, symbiote,
Yep.
and pass the turn.
Draw. I'll play swamp. I'm gonna funeral charm your symbiote.
Yep.
Good.
Play a symbiote.
Yep.
And pass the turn.
Okay. Draw. Play swamp. I'll play Curse Scroll.
Yep.
And I will Chain of Smog you.
2 cards of my choice.
Yep.
Yeah, for sure. And then what do I do to turn it back to you? I can just choose
Nothing.
to
You
turn
can
it.
just copy it for free. Yep, I have 1 card in hand, and then I can copy it back.
Yeah. Do I want to go Hellbent for this? Probably not. Discard Anger and Color of the Claw.
Okay. Go ahead.
Untap. Oh. Korean Ranger.
Okay.
Cradle.
Yep.
Priest.
Okay.
Attack for 1.
Take 1. 19.
Pass the turn.
You have no cards in hand?
No cards in hand.
Draw. I'll play the rack.
Yep.
I'm just going to cast a duress.
Yep.
And pass to you.
Oh, let's see here. Yeah, I'll untap. I'll take 3.
Okay.
I go to 17. Draw. We'll cast a Yavimaya Granger.
Okay.
Not a bad card to hit here. Grab a mountain.
Yep.
Tap priest for 3.
Mm-hmm.
Return Granger to untap priest.
Okay.
Cast Granger.
Okay.
And attack you for 5.
Sure. Take 5. 14.
And pass the turn.
Draw. I will scroll the symbiote.
I'll return Granger to untap Ranger.
Okay. I'll name Janus Mogg.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Untap. Draw. Well, okay. Survival?
Okay.
Sorry, upkeep, I take 2
Oh, yeah, sorry.
from the wreck. I'm at
Yep.
15. So draw phase, survival, tap for 2,
Okay.
discard Granger to survival,
Yep.
grab Squee, discard
Yep.
Squee to survival, none floating. Grab Symbiote,
Okay.
cast Symbiote,
Yep.
Cradle for 3, bounce Forest, untap Priest,
Okay.
tap Priest for 2, 5 floating,
Yep.
bounce Ranger, untap Priest,
Mm-hmm.
discard Ranger to survival, 4 floating.
Yep.
I think I just grabbed that. Grab and cast Masticore.
Okay.
Attack for 6.
Yeah. Take 6.
And
Good 8.
pass the turn with Forest in hand.
Okay. Let's see. Squee. I think I just draw here. Hmm. Yeah, I don't have a lot of good options here. I'll cast Innocent Blood.
Only card in hand is Chain of Smog, right?
That's correct.
I'll sack the symbiote.
Okay. And I'll Chain of Smog you.
Yep. Discard the forest.
Go ahead.
Untap. Upkeep.
Yep. So you take 3 first.
Yeah, take 3, go to 12. Return Squee, Masticore
Yep.
trigger on the stack.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we'll just discard to Masticore.
Okay.
Draw for turn.
Yep.
Discard Priest of Survival.
Okay.
Got a way to get lethal into play this turn? Don't think so. If we do that, that's free. Yeah, we'll just grab a Multani's Acolyte.
Okay.
There might be a way to get 8 into play this turn, but I can't see it. So
Yeah.
uh,
I don't think I can kill you on my turn, so
yeah.
don't do much about the board.
Cast Multani's Acolyte.
Yep.
Draw. Move to combat. Swing for 7.
Yep. Done 1.
Pass the turn.
I will draw. Cast Innocent Blood.
I'll sacrifice the Acolyte.
Yeah, you got this one. Yeah, my draws in the playtest games were pretty insane. I had turn 1 Ritual Spitter like at least half the time.
Oh, yeah.
I'll be on the play again.
Sounds good. Yeah, the other advantage I had against Remy was I got to be on the play. So
Okay.
Not the case here. So
Yeah.
we'll see.
This deck throughout the tournament, I chose the draw pretty much all the time. I think there was only like 3 or 4 games that I actually chose to play up until now.
Interesting.
So yeah, I'm generally pretty comfortable on the draw, but I think this is one of the ones where you take the play.
Middle on top.
Okay, middle on top is for you. Mike Arnold would tell me to mulligan, so I'm gonna mulligan.
The interesting one. Yeah, I think I ship this back.
Okay.
I can make it so my second turn without you killing an elf. This hand is great. I just
Yeah,
the hand is absurd, but
may or may not happen.
that the likelihood of that happening was.
I had something to ritual into there, but it wasn't what I wanted.
I was like between Innocent Blood, Funeral Charm, and Ritual into something. I was like, there's. I can't assume that my elf is gonna make it to turn 2. That's an ambitious assumption.
Yeah, I'm probably not keeping a hand if I can't kill at least one elf. Middle is fine.
We'll do 1 on top for you.
Okay. This is fine. I'll keep. Put. What do I put on the bottom? I guess I'll put that one on the bottom.
I'll keep this one.
Okay. Did you bottom one already?
Yep, I bottomed them down to 6. So.
Okay. I'll place one up and dress you.
You see a Squee, a Masticore, a Quarian Ranger, a Cradle, and 2 Forests.
Big whiff. Okay, pass to you.
Forest. And pass the turn.
All right. I'll draw. I'll play Swamp. I'll pass to you.
Forest. Let's see here. Cast a Wirewood Symbiote.
Okay.
And a Llanowar Elves.
With that on the stack, I'll Funeral Charm your symbiote.
Yep. And pass the turn.
At a turn, I'll Funeral Charm your elf.
Yep.
Draw. We swamp. I'll ritual bottomless pit.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Uh, 1, 4.
All right, I'll roll. It's a 2.
Squee. No.
Yeah.
That one's fine though. Drop a turn. Play. Cards in hand.
None.
Pass the turn.
Okay. Draw. Clicker scroll.
Yep.
Pass to you.
All right. 1, 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay. 6.
Squee. Ah. Rude. Draw. Korean Ranger.
Yep.
And pass the turn.
Okay. Draw. I'll scroll the Korean Ranger.
Yep.
Naming Wasteland, play Wasteland.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Untap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay. 4.
Come on.
Ooh, good hits.
Just hit the squee, man. Pass the turn.
Draw. I will scroll you. Well, I don't need to do that. I'll pass the turn.
One, 6.
1. Jeez.
Just never want to hit.
What are the odds?
Here. I know. Pass the turn.
End of turn, I'll scroll you. Swamp.
Yep. 18.
Upkeep, discard swamp. Draw. Play another pit. Now you can discard both. Go ahead.
Sweet. Drop. Finhorn Elves.
Yep.
Pass the turn.
Draw. Go ahead.
Upkeep, discard, draw, or
Yep.
squee, draw.
Yep.
Not the worst hit. Tani's Acolyte?
Sure.
Draw. Play a forest. Move to combat.
Yep.
Attack for 1.
I'll scroll the elf naming Dark Ritual.
Yep. Pass the turn.
Upkeep, discard, draw. mhm. Do I make you pay? I'm just gonna scroll the acolyte now.
Yep.
Naming hers is bauble. Play the bauble.
Yep.
Go ahead.
We'll play.
Tangler.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pass the turn.
Okay. I'll untap. I'll tap 1, 2, 3, 4. Draw. Play a swamp. Pass to you.
Untap. 1, 2, 3. 3 returns.
Yep.
Draw. And pass the turn.
I'll tap 1, 2, 3. Draw. I will scroll you. Naming Mishra's Factory.
Ooh, you hit it.
Play Factory.
16.
Go ahead.
Untap. Discard. 2. Raw. Thin Horn Elves.
Yep.
Pass the turn.
Untap. Let's see. Tap 1, 2. Draw. Scroll the elf. Naming
Yep.
Chain of Smog. Activate Factory. Swing for 2.
14.
Go ahead.
Draw. I think it's time.
Okay.
We'll cast the squee.
Okay. I was wondering when it was going to be time to play Squee.
Once the factory came into play,
Yeah,
it
yeah.
served blocking duty.
Makes sense.
And I will pass the turn.
Okay. Upkeep. Guess. Tap the bauble, discard Chain of Smog.
Yep.
Draw. I will animate, attack for 2.
Block.
Yep. Go ahead.
Untap. Discard. Return. Draw. Squee.
Okay.
Symbiote.
Okay.
Pass the turn.
End of turn, I'll scroll Symbiote.
Yep.
With the Cabal Therapy. Untap. Discard. Draw. Attack for 2.
Block.
Go ahead.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw. Squee. Go ahead.
Yep. End of turn.
Oh, Tangle Wire's down.
Oh yeah. End of turn. I'll scroll you, naming duress.
12.
I have you at 11. I think that.
Oh,
fetch.
yeah, and the fetch.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I'll also crack the bauble at the end of your turn.
Yep.
I'll untap. Bauble on the stack. Hits on the stack. I'll discard duress. Draw from bauble.
Yep.
Draw for turn. Play the rack. I'll attack for 2.
Block.
Yep. Good.
Untap. Take 3. Go to 8. Squee. Draw. Cast Squee. Cast Priest. Pass the turn.
Okay. End of turn, I will scroll the priest.
Yep.
Naming Urza's Bauble. Untap, discard Bauble. Draw. Scroll you, naming Innocent Blood.
Go to 6.
Cast Innocent Blood.
Yep.
Attack for 2.
Go to 4.
Go ahead.
Untap. Go to 1.
Yep.
Draw. I'll concede.
Yep. All right, now's when things get interesting.
I will take the play.
Sounds good.
Needed you to hit a squeezer. What the heck was that?
What's that?
I needed you to hit a squee there. What the heck was that?
That was brutal. Yeah, I don't know what the somebody in the chat should calculate the odds on that one. What was it, like four or five times when
I think, yeah,
hit
four
something else?
of them. To be fair, it was only, you know, a 1 in 4, 1 in 3, 1 in 2
Yeah,
chance, but
yeah, yep. Better lucky than good.
we'll do middle on top for you.
All right, let's do 3 on top for you.
I'll keep.
I'm gonna mulligan.
There we go. It was very nice of Andrew to get all of our lists pulled together in that nice digital form, but I still like looking at the paper lists when able. So
I know. I think it's, what is it? The MTG Goldfish visual view. It just puts random cards, like it puts like with my deck, it just put like a random swap on top of like cards that are actually important that you can't
yeah,
see properly. Yeah.
I have to give proper credit. That's Manos Kikinos from Kikinis from Greece that does that for me, for us.
sweet.
I just use them.
We'll do 1 on top.
Okay. Deck. This is a Mike Arnold mulligan.
Ooh. What is a Mike Arnold mulligan? What is his
He coached me.
sage advice?
He coached me a little bit today. I can't reveal
Okay,
secrets, but
tell me after.
yeah.
We'll do 1 on top.
Yep. Deck. Yeah, I kind of have to keep at this point. We'll go that and that on the bottom.
All right. We'll go to 19, grab a forest, cast a
Yep.
Finhorn Elves, and pass.
Okay. Draw. Play a factory and a bauble.
Yep.
I'll pass to you.
Ugh. I understand now.
Counting on this bauble.
And a 19. Untap. Draw. Let's see. What are we doing? Symbiote,
Yep.
Cradle, Survival. Pass the turn.
End of turn, I'll bauble you.
Card at hand from at random.
Yeah, you can just reveal it. It's fine.
And I do not get to see what it is. Let me know if you cannot.
That is true, actually. Yeah, okay. I see it.
Okay.
Yep, thanks.
Go ahead.
Keep draw from bauble. Draw for turn. Pass to you.
End of turn. Discard color to survival.
Okay.
Grab a squee. Untap. Draw.
Yep.
Wooded Foothills. Discard squee to survival.
Yep.
Grab an Anger.
Okay.
Anger to survival.
Yep.
Priest. Sack Foothills. Go to 18. Grab the mountain.
Mm-hmm.
Green floating. Cast a Priest.
Okay.
Tap for 2. 3 floating. Discard Land Water Survival. 2 floating.
Okay.
Cards in hand.
I have 6.
I get one in. So bounce, untap, play. Yeah. So bounce, untap, play, one floating, 2, 3, 4. Yes, so grab a squee,
Mm-hmm.
discard squee, one floating, grab an Elvis champion,
Mm-hmm.
bounce Finhorn, untap priest, cast Finhorn,
Okay.
0 floating, 3 Elvis champion, and then you don't have, just checking here, you don't have a way to activate factory without mana. You've got spinning darkness, which I have to be worried about, but you don't have black cards in the graveyard. Yeah, I'll attack for 3.
Sure. I'll take 3.
And I will pass the turn.
All right, deck. Swamp. If that was a swap, I could kind of go off here, but this is probably just over. Pass to you.
Untap, upkeep, return 2 squeeze. We're off return. Discard squeeze to survival.
Yep.
Grab a Quarian Ranger. Cast Quarian Ranger.
Yep.
Return a forest. Untap Finhorn Elves.
Mm-hmm.
Cast a forest, or play a forest.
Mm-hmm.
Discard squeeze to survival. Grab a Wirewood Symbiote. Cast Symbiote.
Mm-hmm.
Cast Kamal.
Okay, I'm the scoop for the viewers at home.
Okay. And overrun you for lethal.
Yep. Yeah, those were garbage openers for sure.
Yeah.
Not blaming Mike Arnold, I would have mulliganed those two.
And I assume you're on the play?
Yep.
You need a turn 1 Ritual Spitter here. That's.
Haven't seen it. Yeah, that
I
was
know.
I got them all earlier today in the playtest. I'm out of good luck now. Not a potato to be seen.
We'll do 3 on top.
Okay, you can do middle on top. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. Let's see. Yeah, mulligan.
I think I'll keep this.
Okay. The hand was actually pretty good for not having a black source, but that's
Man,
still not playable.
the monocolored deck having colored mana issues is not what I would have counted on my bingo card for
No,
to happen tonight.
yeah. Well, sometimes it happens.
Sometimes it happens indeed. We'll do middle on top.
Okay. All right, it's a keeper. 1 on the bottom. I will play a swamp. I will Cabal Therapy you.
Okay.
Name Survival of the Fittest.
Bingo. Anger, Naturalized, Finhorn Elves, Cradle, 2 Forests.
All right. Go ahead.
Finhorn, pass the turn.
Yep. Draw. Play a swamp. Let's see here. Anger Naturalize.
Cradle, Forest, Unknown.
Real Forest Unknown. I will Dark Ritual.
Yep.
Spitter.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Hope this is good enough. Champion.
Okay.
And pass the turn.
Upkeep. Spitter trigger.
Yep.
Reach go to 19. I'll draw. I will Funeral Charm the champion.
Rude.
Attack for 2.
17.
Play Wasteland. Pass to you.
Draw. Matani's Acolyte.
Sure.
Draw. Wooded Foothills.
Mm-hmm.
And pass the turn.
18.
Your camera appears to be frozen. I have a funeral
Oh,
charm
really?
still on screen. At least for me. 1 sec. Let me just refresh. Where am I? Give me
Okay.
a second. There we go.
Okay.
Yep.
All
Cool.
good. Okay, so spitter triggered. I'm at 18, you're at 16.
Yeah. 1816.
Okay. Draw. Attack for 2.
14.
Play a factory. And pass to you.
Correct. 13. Get this mountain out of the deck. Attack. Draw. All right. Cast on anger.
Okay.
Pass the turn.
Untap, trigger.
17, 12.
Yep. Draw. Let's see. Don't want to see that card, but I'm gonna Spinning Darkness your anger.
Yep. You gain 3. Go to 20.
Yep. And I'll attack for 4.
Go to 8.
I'll play a bauble and pass to you.
No cards in hand, correct?
Correct.
Draw. Survival.
Okay.
Pass the turn.
Okay, end of turn. I'll crack bauble targeting you.
Yep. Yeah, I'm gonna flip these face down.
Okay.
And then this.
Okay. Got it. So I knew about naturalizing cradle before.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll go to my turn. Upkeep spitter.
Yep. 19, 7.
I'll draw from bauble. Draw for turn. I'll play a swamp. I'll duress you.
Duress hits. Take naturalize.
Yep. I'll animate and swing for 4.
Go to 3.
Go ahead.
End of turn. Discard Finhorn to survival.
Yep.
Grab Squee. Discard Squee to survival. What do we grab here? So we grab that die. We have to grab okay, so how would open that spitter? And that puts us to 2. Go off next turn with only no. So if we grab that, I mean, I guess I don't like it. No. Spitter hits me on your turn. So yeah, that puts me at 2, and then I just die. So the cards in your hellbent, right?
That's correct. Yep.
So if we do that, so that, grab, play. That doesn't do it. So it's gotta be okay. Okay. I've convinced myself I have a game plan here. I don't know if that's correct or not, but
Ah, sweet. Let's see it.
we'll grab. Yeah. We'll grab Elves.
Okay. Always a good start.
All right. Untap. Upkeep. Return speed. Draw step.
Yep.
Not the worst. Cast Elves.
Yep.
Pass the turn.
Okay. Upkeep.
Yep.
Spitter trigger.
Go to 2, 18.
18. Draw. Color. Color, make bear. Make 1 bear. 2. That dies. Masticore. Can you get color, get Masticore? Don't think. Yeah, I'll play a swamp and pass.
Discard Squeeze of Survival.
Yep.
Discard Squeeze of Survival.
Yep.
So grab priest.
Okay,
You have no cards in hand, right?
that's correct.
Okay. This is going to be a tight one. Untap. Return both squeeze.
Yep.
Draw. Squeeze is survival.
Yep.
Grab Guardian Ranger. Priest.
Yep.
Guardian Ranger.
Yep.
Two.
Yep.
Squeeze is survival.
Yep.
Masticore.
Mm-hmm.
Return Forest, untap.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just short a mana for this. No, I've got green floating. So, I don't know, that still leaves me a mana short, doesn't it? So we've got to go. Caller to survival.
Okay.
Grab Ranger.
Okay.
Ranger.
Yep.
One second here. So this would be 3, 4, 5, 6. Play. Kill. Lose my board. Have a Masticore. So let's see. This is 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, 6. And then play, shoot, shoot. 2 mana floating. I've lost my board. I have a Masticore and play to block. Yeah, I think that's what we do. So tap for 3,
Mm-hmm.
return a forest, untap.
Yep.
Tap for 3, 6, Masticore,
Yep.
play cradle, shoot spitter,
Okay.
spitter trigger.
Yep. You go to 1. I go to 17.
Pass the turn.
Okay. So you just have 2 forests in hand.
2 forests in hand, nothing else.
All right. I'll draw. Yeah, that's pretty good. I'm gonna wasteland your cradle
Yep.
and play spitter.
Okay. Cool.
Go ahead.
Untap. Discard. Draw. Well, shoot.
Deal me 17 this turn. I wouldn't be surprised, honestly.
If I hadn't lost my board, I think that I could.
I think you could have.
All right. We're gonna start with the squee onto survival. If I remember correctly, I boarded it out, but yeah, I did. Okay. So that is not an option. Otherwise, Well-Wisher would be pretty good right here.
Didn't think about that.
So without Cradle and without Well-Wisher, and I have to deal you lethal with 2 blockers. Yeah, you got it.
Okay. Whew, game 5.
I will take the play.
Sounds good.
Man, oh man, with the Plague Spitter top deck there, nicely done.
Yeah,
it makes up for the lack of swamps in game 3.
I think so. Yeah, I deserve to get a little bit lucky. Turn 2 Spitter, almost as good as turn 1.
I don't know. Turn 9 Spitter was the the real killer there.
That was the icing on the cake. Yeah. Yeah, I needed Innocent Blood, Spitter. That's
I don't know if Innocent Blood's good, but I think Spitter is like the best hit there.
Yeah, well, I just Innocent Blood your Masticore and then attack for 2 at the factory.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because you have factory.
Yeah.
Yeah. Innocent Blood.
Yeah, I think it was pretty much Innocent Blood and Spitter right there.
Yeah.
Or I guess Funeral Charm or Spinning Darkness would have killed the Masticore.
Yeah, but killing the Masticore without having like lethal on board,
that doesn't do that much for me. Yeah,
because I've got the double squee.
Yeah,
that's what I was thinking when you said Innocent Blood. I was like, as long as I don't die or you present lethal next turn. The Curse Scroll would have been great too, though.
That's a good point. Forgot. Yeah. Oh, did I cut your deck?
Oh, you do not. Do you want to? I can shuffle.
Yeah.
It's the finals. We might as well. Save me a mulligan there. Thank you.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah. It's a weird spot.
We'll do 1 on top for you.
Okay, you can do middle on top. This counts as a Mike Arnold keep, so I'm going to keep.
Forest, pass the turn.
All right. Draw. Swamp. And I'll dress you.
Squee, priest, caller, naturalize, survival, forest.
I do believe. Let me think, actually. Geez, that's actually a close one. Take survival.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Forest, priest.
Yep.
Pass the turn.
Draw. Swamp. Funeral Charm Priest.
Yep.
Pass to you.
Acolyte.
Sure.
Pass the turn.
Draw. Factory. Caller, naturalize. Squee. I'll pass to you.
Drop. Check for 2.
I'll Funeral Charm it.
Yep. Go ahead.
Actually, that was probably bad. I'll draw. Play Factory. I think I attack for 2.
18.
I'll pump it.
17.
Go ahead.
Untap. Drop. Squarian Ranger.
Sure.
Bounce. Play.
Yep.
Pass the turn.
All right. Draw. Play Swamp. Innocent Blood.
Yep.
Attack with 2 factories.
Naturalize one of them.
Yep.
15.
Go ahead.
Play a forest. And pass the turn.
Draw. You have Collar, Squee, 3 unknowns. I will Chain of Smog you with 3 in hand.
I'll discard Squee and Orangutan.
Okay. You want to copy it?
No copies.
Okay. I'll animate and swing for 2.
I'll naturalize it.
Okay. Go ahead.
Untap. Draw. Yeah. Whoops, but. 3 in hand.
Yep.
Pass the turn.
Draw. I'll play Wasteland. I will play Planar Void.
Sure.
Go ahead.
Cards in hand is 2.
2.
Yep. Up to you. Draw. Finhorn Elves.
Okay.
And pass the turn.
Okay. Draw. Play Bauble.
Yep.
I will pass.
Untap. Draw. Track with Finhorn Elves.
So your graveyard, under the naturalized, what's in your graveyard?
So bottom to top, Survival, Priest, Acolyte, Ranger, Naturalize, Orangutan, Naturalize.
Okay. Yep, I'll take 1. 19.
Symbiote.
Yeah, that resolves.
Pass the turn.
End of turn. Oh, man. I'm going to bobble you.
Yeah. Do that.
Okay. This is tricky. That's exiled. Naturalized color squee. I think I will wasteland your wooded foothills.
Crack in response.
In response, all spinning darkness. That does not. Wow. Yeah. That was a terrible play, but I'm gonna live with it. Spinning darkness, your symbiote.
Cards in hand after that is 1.
1, yep.
Yeah, symbiote down.
Okay.
So Wooded Foothills put me to 14.
Yep, I go to 22.
I will grab a mountain,
Yep.
and I will cast this collar,
Okay.
and then pass the turn.
All right. Upkeep, draw from bauble. Draw for turn. Oh, cast Innocent Blood.
Second one.
Play the rack.
Yep.
And I'll pass to you.
Untap. 2 in hand. I take 1.
Okay.
Go to 13. Raw. Jack for 4.
Yep. 18.
Pass the turn.
Draw. I'll play Spitter.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Untap. 1 to both.
That's
No
only
damage.
that's only on my turn.
Oh, on your upkeep. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
No damage from rack.
Okay.
Draw. One in hand still, right?
One in hand.
We'll attack.
I'll block the collar.
Yep. Spitter trigger. I go to 12. Sorry, this is exiled. I go to 12. You go to 17.
Yep. Well.
2 from the token puts you to 15.
Yep.
I'll pass the turn.
Okay. I'll draw. I'll play Spitter.
Yep.
Go ahead.
4 in hand.
Okay.
Attack with the bear.
I'll take it. 13.
Pass the turn.
Upkeep Spitter.
Yep. 11 to 12.
Yep. I'll draw. Attack for 2.
Take 2. Go to 9.
I'll play the rack.
Yep.
Go ahead.
1 in hand still.
1 in hand.
We'll naturalize the planar void.
Okay.
Untap. 4 in hand.
Okay.
Drop. Pass the turn.
Upkeep Spitter.
8 to 11.
Yep. Draw. I'll address you. See what's going on in there.
A bunch of creatures.
Yeah,
Sweep,
figured.
Priest, Finhorn, Forest, Cradle.
Okay. Past you.
Draw for turn. Pass the turn.
Upkeep, spitter.
10 to 7.
Yep. Draw. Play swamp. Past you.
Let's see here. Forest, Masticore.
Oh, nice one. Yep.
Attack with the bear.
I'll take 2. Down to 8.
Pass the turn.
Upkeep, spitter.
Yep. 6 to 7, or
Yep.
your 7, my 6.
Yep. I'll draw. Oh, this is not getting it done. Yeah, go ahead.
Untap. Upkeep. Discard Squeeda Masticore.
Yep.
Drop. Shoot Spitter twice.
Yep. That's game.
5 to 6. Swing for 6.
Yep.
Wow.
Man, I was holding 2 rituals. If I had drawn a scroll somewhere in there, that would have been nice.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
There you go. No, the triple naturalized draw just ended up being really good against the
Yeah.
Vicious Factory Clock.
Yeah, it really did. Yeah. Yeah, I was struggling
Wow.
there, just trying to get those things discarded somehow, but oh man. Yeah, and then I kind of got tired and started playing like shit, but I don't think it mattered.
It happens.
Congrats.
Thank you. I mean, congrats on a phenomenal run for you here, though, too.
Oh, thanks.
Putting SPUD all the way up on the map and on the radar for everyone here.
Yeah.
I just
Yeah, it's funny. I did test against Mike Arnold earlier today and swept him in 4 straight games, so I was fairly confident coming in, but I just didn't quite get the draws to get there.
No, it was a little bit of luck on my end, and a little bit of the power of Elves.
Yeah, I think you played great, and your deck is busted. That's
absolutely.
That's about the long and short of it.
So yeah, I bring in the orangutan. I'm not 100% sure that's correct, but I like keeping the creature count up, and I really think post board my plan turns into cut off your win conditions, because I'm just like not gonna do the elf thing, right? So it's like I have to go all in on the like killing scrolls, killing racks.
That makes sense. Yeah.
And then I just board out 2 priests, the hermits, and the tangle wires, and the Woe.
Okay. Nice. Yeah, I took out my pits actually and 2 racks because they're just not that good against double squee.
Yeah.
I didn't know if you were gonna bring in the Genesis or not, but
yeah, I was really considering it.
Yeah.
It's a super tough one. The problem is like I honestly just don't think I have room, right? Same with bringing in the second caller.
Sure.
I just like it's like how many priests do I want to cut? I need some number of them, just because if you have Spitter and not Plague, I can still have the turns where I go off on my turn with Anger Haste. So I have to keep some number of priests, and then it's just like I can't bring in 13 cards.
No, you need to keep
So
your critical mass of the little guys. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, crazy match, guys. I'm checking with the viewers, see if they have any questions. Yeah, it was what? The third match was the only drawing a bobble and a factory, right?
Yeah, that was game
Yeah.
3.
Yeah,
That
but
was
yeah, the first one, yeah, I mulled 2 hands. One of them, like, it was like 4 lands and like a duress and like maybe 1 removal spell, and then the next one was like the same thing pretty
worse.
much.
Yeah,
But yeah,
I've had a lot of those recently.
yeah.
Draw 7, and it's like, I'll go down 1. It's like, oh look, it's the same hand. I just get to keep 1 less card.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly. Like I changed 1 card for something that was arguably worse.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, I know that feeling. One person, I don't know if it's a question or just random statement. I'll translate it to, you've got the rack in your main deck working off of your discard. If you play against decks that might do something like this, like creatures holding back the creatures because they don't want to discard for the spitter, or maybe like you're playing land still and the opponent's got
Yeah.
a bigger hand, have you considered having like a sideboard slot, or probably 2, for Black Vice to switch off?
It sounds interesting, but it's just so anti-synergistic with
Yeah.
the rest of my deck that
Yeah.
it's
It's
probably
sort
hard.
of like a defensive if you're losing to
Yeah,
some degree, so it's,
I love Black Vice as much as the next guy, but
Yeah.
I don't think it's the deck for
yeah.
it.
Seeing if anybody else has anything. Yeah, so that match only took an hour and 40 for a full 5.
Yeah.
That's 20 minutes a game. That's not bad.
Not too bad. Not too bad.
So, some of our games were quicker than others, though.
Yeah.
Definitely, yeah. I thought
Some of
they'd
my
be able-
game 1s are longer than your match.
Yeah. Only if you cast Moment's Peace 8 times.
8
right?
times? Yeah. I've got to make a Turbo Fog deck, and then it's like, well, yeah, Moment's Peace, and what else? I think Festival's legal. I can't remember. There's a couple other Constant Mists.
Yeah.
That one's good. Probably a few others out there that would just drive people bonkers.
I'm scrolling through the chat here. I saw someone ask a question about my list. I will post it. Again,
Oh yeah, because of the
if that helps.
Manos's goldfish. Yeah, I mean you can double click on it on the screen and it comes up, but it's still a little grainy.
Yeah, and I know my list that I posted is all in Japanese for the most part, so I'm sure that helps everyone know exactly what cards I've got.
Yeah, I know some people will just post the photo. Some will put in the text list as like a comment. As long as the photo's in there, it's all good. But yeah, I can see where people like have the preference of not trying to figure out what the cards are and just see a list.
When
what
I'm
is
running
it-
a bunch of wacky one-ofs that are in Japanese.
In
I
What is it with
Japanese.
you elves guys and pimpage? You're all pimped out, I've noticed. It's either all foil, all Japanese, all something.
I play elves in Legacy, so this is all just like a carryover. So like all the random stuff, like Well-Wishers, I don't have Japanese versions of, and Naturalizes, because it's just like, that's not a playable card in
That's
Legacy.
not a legacy card, yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
Trying to think of what else. I guess in that last game, you were just drawing lands, Andy, or?
I was drawing. I had 2 rituals in hand at the end. But...
Yeah, I kept wondering if you were waiting for just the right thing to.
No. Yeah. The early game on that was awkward too, because like I had this planar void, and I had but I knew he had naturalized, so I was like trying to figure out a way that I could get him to discard naturalize and then play the planar void, but he didn't discard it to the Chain of Smog, obviously. So
Yeah, I learned after the first time. It's like, yeah, just don't give him that Chain of Smog rebound.
No.
It's like,
the triple naturalizer draw there was.
Yeah.
I mean, and you have to run out the planar void after I've naturalized 2 things, right? There's like
for
no
sure,
way.
yeah. Yeah, then when I
expecting
bobbled you, actually, I saw the naturalize. I was like, oh shit, thinking feeling.
Yeah, I know when he flipped it up and he showed it on the cam. I was like,
Yeah.
oh.
I was waiting on like if you had a plague or something like that, something better to naturalize, and then I was like, I think I'm at the point here where if I draw survival or Masticore, I want to just be able to cast it and go.
Yeah.
And so I just need to naturalize and move on.
Yeah, makes
Andy,
sense.
did you ever draw engineered plague and just not get it out
No.
of your hand? Yeah, I didn't think.
No, I didn't draw Plague or
Ah.
Dystopia in the sideboard games. Yeah,
It's
but
always,
can't complain. I didn't expect to get to the finals. So.
Yeah, SPUD first. Well, is this the first month you've played it in recent time?
I played Rack Pit in February.
Mhm.
I actually made top 8 with it in February. I did not have the SPUD technology
Mm.
at that point, so I also lost the Survival Elves in top 8 in February. Yep.
Who was on it then? I'm trying to think. Jens?
Hashtag ban symbiote.
I mean, yeah, I've been thinking a lot, like, what would you hit out of the deck? And it's like, I don't know. I played against, I mean, granted, obviously it's a good matchup for me, but when I played against Michael, I made it through the entire match without seeing a Cradle, and it didn't matter, right?
Yeah,
and it's like,
yeah, I've seen matches.
It's like,
like that.
there's so many parts of like, oh yeah, you could just miss this entire part of the deck, and it's still busted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so it's like, what do you hit that like reduces the consistency? But you know, there are a lot of things you could hit that just like,
Mhm.
be like, okay, like, yeah, that hurts, but like, it's still a deck. Which
Yeah,
I think ideally is what you want.
I don't think the idea is to completely crush it. I think it's a cool deck. I mean, to have around, but I think symbiote would be a nice little nerf just to see if it's still insane after that.
I mean, if you lose anger, is it still, how strong is it without anger? Because
I think it's fine with the concurrent crossroads builds.
Oh,
right?
okay, yeah.
That's
can't believe Chronicles ones are $50.
Yeah,
I keep giving them out like for prizes, and I keep watching them steadily go up.
Here would be either symbiote or hit Quarian Ranger. I think Quarian Ranger would be a good one.
Yeah.
The problem is Ranger sees. I think that's where you like don't want to hit. You want to minimize Ranger sees play in like the full English breakfast lists and some of the rock lists and stuff.
Yeah,
so,
even like Green Stompy and Welder Survival.
Yeah.
So I think hitting symbiote. I mean, nothing else plays symbiote, right? So
yeah, I think symbiote's a good and interesting one.
Yeah.
It turns off. I mean, it turns off the untap effect, but also turns off the Multani's Acolyte shenanigans, right? Like I had a matchup against the Rock where I got Pernicious deeded 3 times in the game, and I was just able to reassemble symbiote Multani's Acolyte, draw 4 cards a turn, and I was like, great, like just keep sweeping me, I'm fine. I know it's just absurd.
Yeah, and it can really kickstart a survival turn too. Like if you have nothing else in hand, you can just pick up an elf and start going.
Yeah.
I mean, I know Angry Elves has been in now the meta for pretty much the whole year, doing kicking butt. To some extent, it's before I could imagine going in, and it's not even my call for the. I'm much more of a Switzerland in terms of banning or not banning, but it's I think. Like anytime anybody listens to me on the podcast, my opinions usually the sideboards or main deck slots to deal with what's the meta is at a given time is
well look
really,
at me. Look at me.
Yeah,
good as Zane. I got everything.
I know you had everything in there,
but I mean, I actually did my own little metagame analysis, and so that's 4 monthly wins now for the survival deck, and 9 top 8s, which is more than anything else.
Yeah. Starting when for just this
starting
year?
this year. This calendar year.
Yeah.
Yeah. Second
the thing
place
that's really busted for me though is the Mastercore, right? So like it's that survival Mastercore engine where you answer the elves, and like I said, I played against effectively now 28 plague effects this month.
Yeah.
And almost everyone I was just like, put a Mastercore into play, and they're like, oh, well, it can't be that too, right?
My black doesn't have much to say about that.
So like there might even be you might even like have the precedent to hit Mastercore, although that's going to hit way too many other decks. But
that's so sad. That's like one of the flagship. I mean, that's like one of the most nostalgic cards in Premodern. Same with Survival and Cradle.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's not my decision to make, so I don't have to figure it out. I'm just going to keep on playing the elves until they tell me I can't.
Yep.
How many? I mean, you came across. You have a lot of naturalized and other disenchant style facts from various creatures. How many cursed totems did you come up against?
So I played against Pink Prison that had cursed totem. He only had like 2 copies or so, and then I played can't remember if Phil Taylor on Reanimator had one or not.
Mhm.
I think maybe like one more. There were not a lot of cursed totems in the format.
Yeah, that's definitely one of the sideboard cards I tend to keep in just because it's good against quite a few different decks.
Yeah. I mean, I see a lot of the elf lists that don't run 4 naturalize. And
Yeah.
I think it's absolutely critical. The other thing too is like it was.
Do you have Vigilante?
I don't have Vigilante.
Yeah.
I found that way too often it's too slow. I don't want to spend 5 mana destroying enchantment. I'd rather just run the extra naturalize. And like, I may even cut the orangutan because the number of times where you've got the survival engine going to find the Vigilante, I'd rather just grab Masticore and just wipe their board and kill them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right?
why not just win
like,
the game?
Yeah, it's like, oh, I could get rid of your plague and then be back where I'm at, or I could just grab Masticore, shoot your entire board.
Yeah.
And you can still do, if you've got the mana, you can still do Kamal Masticore with Plague Out, right? And it's just like kill your whole board.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I found myself almost never going for the Vigilante.
Interesting.
But yeah, I mean, this is the 1 month I cut down on crypts. There's not a lot of grave. I mean, the thing too, though, like, and the deck that like I've always had trouble in testing beating is mono red burn, and just nobody is playing that, right?
Yeah. Well, define mono red burn.
Well, just like Jackal Pup, Ball Lightning, Curse Ball, Lightning
Jackal.
Bolt.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, no, that's a big hole in the metagame right now. Yeah, it's just dropped off for some reason, and more people should be playing it.
Yeah.
I played one in my this month's monthly. I can't think of. I haven't seen one for a while that I've played against.
Yeah, I think people stopped playing it like when Stifle Knot was really popular.
Yeah.
That piece fly, but now I've been told that Stifle Knot has a bad matchup against Survival Elves, actually, which surprised me. But
every time I played Survival Elves, and that's why I like the Deranged Tournaments, I just dropped like 40 power worth of squirrels into play. And then I'm like, cool. Like,
right.
Let's go.
Yeah, so no one's really doing well with Stifle Knot anymore. So.
But yeah, like a turn 1 Jackal Pup, and then just bolt every single elf you play, and then play a Pyrostatic Pillar. Just like, can't beat that.
That's game.
And because that's the thing I've always noticed with the elf deck, like for people that want to know how to beat it, is like you have to have a clock plus the disruption. Because if you don't, the survival engine will eventually grind you down. Masticore will be able to get into the game, right? Like I'll hit my land drops, I'll get up to 6 lands, I'm gonna Masticore regenerate, I'm gonna kill you. So like, but if you can just get a threat in, right? And like that was the perfect game of like, you know, when you had the Plague Spitter, and it's like Plague Spitter attack you, deal you 3 a turn, right? Effectively, and like you just killed me, and I was gonna get out of it, but you just killed me before I did. And like that's how you have to beat elves, is just you have to kill them.
Spitter is one of the only hopes, because I mean there is Masticore, but besides that, you don't have like any ways to deal with creatures. So like having an Engineer Plague is really, it's so lackluster, honestly, because you can just naturalize it or whatever. But to have a creature based thing is pretty key.
Yeah, I mean, my memory back in the pre-modern days was like see a bird, see a bop, whatever you want to call it, just kill it. Nowadays, it's just like see an elf, kill it. It's like
there's so many. They keep coming.
Bolt the Llanowar.
There's too many.
I'm trying to think. There's a couple cards that I haven't seen play in a long time that'd be interesting, where it's like the come into play and take damage cards. I'm trying to think of what. Like there's Ether Flash that's red.
Ether Flash. Yeah.
I could put that in my red enchantment, artifact enchantment, and then Sterling Grove, and be like, now you can't get it. Those natural lights.
Yeah, that's a good one. I think there's like a red way one too.
Yeah, that would be.
I mean, more copies of Humility, more copies of Wrath God. I did play against two blue-white control decks, and both were only on 1 copy of Humility. But like this, another good example, like the Solution. This deck can't beat the Solution. Lightning Bolt, Sword Splasher, Fire Ice, Lightning Angel you. Right, and again, it's that backup with the threat, just like
that was last month.
Disenchants for your Masticores, pretty much everything.
It's brutal. So anyone out there that wants to crush elves, clock plus disruption.
That's definitely a clock.
Or just keep playing Sweet Brews and like me and
exactly. Well, great match again, guys. Thanks for letting me stream.
Thanks.
Congrats,
Congrats, John.
John.
Thank you very much, Mike. Thank you, Andy.
Yeah.
And it was great to play against you.
Yeah, it was
Good
awesome.
luck
Yeah.
in this monthly and next.
Sounds good. Yeah, you too.
Great, guys. We'll talk to y'all
Have
later.
a good one, guys.
Good night, guys.
Bye, guys.